Hello, Sagittarius. You're going to have to bear with me a little bit today because I am quite tired, but I'm going to blame it on you because I was just getting so much stuff through overnight. I couldn't sleep. It was like you were keeping me awake with all your noise, Sagittarius. So I've got out the cards here. I've got Temperance, which is your card. Always strikes me as funny because the Sagittarians I know. I mean, yeah, I suppose they can be quite patient, but I don't know. It always seems a funny card for me. I've got the World card here for you because this also gives me Sagittarian energy. It's this kind of like this wanderlust, this kind of need to travel, to explore, to go for opportunities, like just this sense of adventure. And I've also got the Queen of Wands for you. Traditionally, the Queen of Wands is Leo in the tarot, but I wanted to assign you a royal card, and I thought the Queen of Wands was most fitting. The King of Wands I thought needs to be Leo, you know, King of the Jungle. Um, the Knight of Wands, which is the most impulsive, I feel is more Aries because Aries is kind of the baby of the tarot, or the star signs. But yeah, I thought, do you know what? The Queen of Wands actually really does suit Sagittarius. So again, she, he, they, it's not about the gender, it's about the role of the card. And the Queen of Wands is more open. She's very honest with her communication. You are probably one of the most brutally honest signs, Sagittarius, often putting your foot in your mouth, saying things, blurting things out without meaning to say it, not understanding when you upset people because it's like, what did I say? This kind of thing. So this kind of open communication of the Queen of Wands, but also the nurturing side of you. Now I was thinking about my daughter is Sagittarius. She's very, very nurturing. She always helped me with a little brother. She's got a little black cat, and a big black cat, and she's so soppy and loving towards it. So Sagittarius, you're also this very loving, you're very protective of your friends, your family, the people that you emotionally invest in. Um, but like this cat on this card, you do have this need to kind of like wander, right? You like your independence. You don't want to feel tied to things. You want to be able to go wherever the life takes you, go where the mood takes you. But you'll always return if you're treated well. There's also something about oh, I was thinking about again this nurturingness of the Sagittarian energy, and I was thinking to myself, I can think of two Sagittariuses right off the top of my head who work in nurseries. So again, nurturing is, I think, why I'm giving you this card today. So I've got for you this real kind of sense of adventure. I've got down Cuckoo, which is a British TV show. It's got Andy Samberg in. Very funny, but he's this kind of he's just a brilliant character. And Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. You may be feeling like this at the moment. Also, I'm getting some stuff about the Great Gatsby. You know, it's strange. They keep on giving me it. Like they keep on giving me stuff, and I'll run through some of the stuff, and you'll see what I mean. And I ended up watching half of the movie this morning because I was getting it so strongly. So I don't know if somebody's been watching this movie. Maybe it's somebody's favourite movie. Maybe something to do with the plot is going on here in your life. I've only watched half of it though. I've never watched this movie before. I think I read the book a long time ago. I don't remember the plot, so no spoilers because I want to watch the end of the movie. So where are we? I've got fiercely independent but loyal and loving and protective. And I've also got this thing about money for you. So it says on this card, money restrictions, but I was sort of getting that I think Sagittarius, you're more likely to see money as a tool for happiness. So for you, it's not about the money, the wealth, the possessions. You know, it's nice to have nice things. You know, it's nice to have nice clothes. It's nice to feel good. But it's not about the money for you, I don't think. I think it's more that you recognise that having money means that you don't have to worry about things like bills or, you know, if something breaks, you can fix it. So and also having extra money allows you to enjoy yourself. It allows you to travel. It allows you to go on holidays. It allows you to have fun. So there's something here for you where and also the artistry, which I'll come back to in a minute, but there's something here for you where it's like it's not about the money, it's about what money can do. It's about the freedom that money gives you for you, something like this. Now now um there's something to do with insects and money for you. So the first thing that I saw last night, I get images in front of my eyes, like psychic images, I suppose you could call them. And I could see maybe 3 or 4 either wasps or bees, like big bees crawling around. They had wings, which I feel like I need to say because I did like a tweet where there was a bee with no wings and this woman was looking after it and it was very, very sweet. But these were like big bees, like queen bees, I suppose. Maybe you're the queen bee, or wasps. So it's a few different ones. And then I saw knitwear, like a big square sleeve of knitwear, and it was so big it kind of covered somebody's hand. I don't know whether that's meaningful to somebody. I saw some denim shorts, and they had panels or inserts actually in the denim, so you could kind of see through. So it was either like white lace or cream lace or broderie anglaise panels or inserts in these denim shorts. So I don't know if that's something somebody wears. And then I saw, and it was one of the most beautiful things I think I've ever seen. It was like I was watching an advert for some kind of like fashion designer or something, but I could see this, like, it was almost like if you think of like Fabergé eggs or Tiffany lights, you know, the glasswork, the stained glass, Tiffany glasswork, like very, very high level jeweler type stuff here. It was like a lotus, you know, you get those lotus lamps, it's like glass that's like a lotus. So it's either like a closed lotus flower or almost like a pine cone or a pineapple where it's like layered, right? But it had all these leaves, and they were kind of like gold tipped, like they had gold metal around them, but very, very fine. And the leaves were like a pearlescent or opalescent glass. They were, or crystal, they had like rainbows like in the glass, like it was so beautiful. I wish I could show you, but it kind of was turning. It was black in the room, black background, like the focus was very much on this object and it was turning, and there was light like shining on it. You could see like the light bouncing off the gold and light shining through the kind of like pearlescent, opalescent glass, and it was opening, like the leaves were opening as it was turning. It was just so beautiful, and I could see like even as the leaves were opening, I could see the intricacy of the join, you know, the hinge, that's it, very, very fine. And it all opened up, and inside, kind of as it got to the center, was a beetle, and it looked like a scarab beetle, but it was like a brooch or something, and it had like the back of it was this shape, and it was like a massive, I want to say opal, like a massive, brilliant, like gorgeous, like rainbowy opal, and it had like the gold face and gold legs, and like a gold mount. It was just very, very beautiful, and it seemed to me like, you know, when fashion designers like Dior or Yves Saint Laurent, like the big names in fashion, they kind of have like a showstopper. They have things that are like specially commissioned one-off items that kind of get publicity, and they cost a lot of money, or they're kind of priceless because they're a one-off. It felt like that kind of very high-end object, like Fabergé egg type or Tiffany glass type object. Like the craftsmanship was incredible. It was so beautiful. And I tried to look online, and the things that I could find online just were like bulky, tacky, not in the same league type things. So if somebody owns these things, that is amazing. I don't know if somebody makes jewelry or does something with glass. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I'm seeing it, but it was so beautiful. And again, to me, I was like, it wasn't like, oh, look at this precious object, like, you know, like it wasn't about the wealth or the money attached to it. For me, it was more like it's the sheer beauty of this object, and the craftsmanship was the focus. So yeah, insects and jewelry and insects and value is coming through. Now, very, very strangely, The song that came through for you after this was Million Dollar Man by Lana Del Rey. You said that I was the most precious flower. Hold me in my final hour. Um, I'll get the lyrics up to that song. But as I was actually Googling the lyrics, I swear, no word of a lie, like the coincidences are blowing my mind. A little beetle actually landed on my notebook and it crawled to the edge of the page and round onto the page behind. And on the page behind, I've got Scorpio and the tail end of Libra's reading. And as I was uploading Libra's reading, because Libra's the diamond heart, I started drawing all these diamonds all over the page. I mean, you can kind of see, they're not the best, but you can kind of see my scribbles there. There's like other stuff there, random doodles as I'm uploading. That happens sometimes. But I didn't even realise that I was doing them, to be honest, at the time. But yeah, the beetle crawled over the diamonds and I was like, what is this? I saw this like precious like brooch and now there's this real life beetle crawling over these diamonds. And it's blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. So let me grab that song for you. I don't know what it is. If the energy feels so strong at the moment, I don't know if it's just because it's getting near Valentine's Day and everybody's getting a little bit hopeful or something, but like I'm so emotional and the energy's so strong and I'm getting so much stuff. You said I was the most exotic flower, holding me tight in our final hour. I don't know how you convince them and get them, babe. I don't know what you do. It's unbelievable. I don't know how you get over someone as dangerous and tainted and flawed as you. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. I love you, honey. I'm ready to go. How did you get that way? I don't know. You're screwed up and brilliant and look like $1 million man. So why is my heart broke? You've got the world, but baby, at what price? Something so strange, hard to define. It isn't that hard, boy, to like you or love you. I'd follow you down, down, down. You're unbelievable. And if you're going crazy, just grab me and take me. I'd follow you down, 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 anywhere, anywhere. So yeah, Great Gatsby is kind of coming through. I don't know if like you're dealing, maybe you're the character, or maybe you're dealing with someone who's like this kind of like kind of entrepreneurial showman kind of character who has, I don't know, it's like, you know, the character that what's his name? Can I remember Leonardo DiCaprio that he plays in that movie? Yeah, maybe you're dealing with someone like that. I don't know. I can't imagine that's every Sagittarius. Maybe you've just watched the movie. I don't know what's going on there. But they have Young and Beautiful as well by Lana Del Rey in that song. You've got another Lana Del Rey song here that randomised during your reading. And I did a reading on this Two of Cups, which I'll get to in a moment. And that also had 2 Lana Del Rey songs. So I don't know if this is somebody's favourite singer. I love Lana Del Rey. So, you know, not beyond the realm of possibility there. So what else do we have? Be Kind by Halsey and Marshmallow. I want to believe that you don't have a bad bone in your body, but the bruises on your ego got you going, wah, 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 wah. So you don't know what that's about. And then it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes they show me a tarot card like very, very clearly in front of my face. And it was this tarot card. So like I could just see it. I could just see this card, and it turned for me like this in my mind's eye. And it said to me, or some like I got in my head, no matter which way you look at it, it's the same no matter which way you look at it or turn it on its head, something like this. And then I got It's Almost Over Now by N.E.R.D, Rockstar. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. You think you're, I don't know, but it's almost over now. So I don't know if somebody's coming to the finish line of something, or I don't know, it's almost over now. It just was playing in my head for about an hour. It was driving me crazy. Then I got Every Time Again by Britney, which came through for one of my Tell Me Anything readings. So I don't know if that resonated with somebody and I just heard it back like a soundboard. And I'll Be Watching You by Sting. So your songs that came through as I was setting up the reading were Imitation of Life by R.E.M, This Lightning Storm, This Hurricane, This Avalanche, I'm Not Afraid, Come On, Come On. So it really does feel like somebody's coming to some kind of like final fight, which again, I had that kind of like that final fight business for Libra, and for the Death and Rebirth reading. That's come through a few times this week. And again, the diamonds is Libra to me. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Libra. I don't know. Looking for the meaning in life, to have experiences that feel good. This is one of my notes. So the song Imitation of Life, it's like maybe somebody has realized that they're living for the money, they're living for the job, they're not living for life. So perhaps somebody's looking to walk away from something, to invest in things that make them feel good. The $1 Million Man song has "You've got the world, but baby, at what price?" So yeah, I don't know. R.E.M. Imitation of Life, that sugar cane that tasted good. It's like something as simple as a sugar cane, like, can give you that moment of, oh, talking about that, where's my coffee? I made myself coffee for the reading. So yeah, it's like something can give you that kind of like like, what is that thing that keeps coming through? That moment of bliss kind of thing, momentary bliss. And that's perhaps what you're prioritizing now. Like, you want to enjoy your life. You don't know how long you've got, perhaps. You just want to choose the relationships that feel good to you. Move towards experiences and things that give you pleasure, as a priority. What's this? As I was making these notes, an Adidas advert played that said, it makes running in the rain feel as good as running on the beach. So again, there's this thing about feeling good. What feels good to you? The next song that randomized again was another Lana Del Rey song. It was "Let Me Love You Like a Woman." Let me love you like a woman. Let me hold you like a baby. Don't make me feel bittersweet. I'm from a small town, how about you? And then Knights of Sidonia played as well. I didn't mean to get you that third song on Spotify, but I didn't stop in time, and it ran on to that song. And it's funny because it played just as I was getting the Muse Tarot. Just as I was getting the Muse Tarot, Knights of Sidonia by Muse played. So that is all your notes, and we are 17 minutes in. That is not too bad considering how many notes I had for you. So let me pull up Spotify on my tablet, and we'll get you a song on camera. We'll see what we get for you. I should just say as well that that Knights of Sidonia, it's the song that goes, "No one's going to take me alive." So it's this like final fight, final showdown. Now they're giving me, it's the final countdown. So I'm going to pop that in your notes for you as well, with whatever song randomizer's here for you. So Sagittarius, Charmless Man. That was, I'm sure you saw that. There you go. So The Great Escape. Maybe someone's going on a Great Escape. The Great Gatsby. Right? I don't know. Charmless Man by Blur. So that's, I met him in a crowded room where people go to drink away their gloom. He sat me down and so began the story of a charmless man. So I loved Blur. I was Team Blur when the great Blur and Oasis debate used to happen. I loved both. I had both their albums, but I edged slightly towards Blur for some reason. I think they were just more fun. A little bit less melancholy, right? Maybe someone's going on a beach holiday. They're going to go swimming. I don't know. A coral reef or something. So yeah, so that song is about this guy that they meet, and he's not happy with his life. He's dissatisfied. He kind of wants to be a bit of a bad guy. I think they say he'd like to work with Ronnie Cray, but nature didn't make him that way. So he's kind of like a nice guy, and he's a bit dissatisfied with his life. He kind of, again, maybe wants a bit of that sense of adventure. Educated the expensive way. He knows his Claret from his Beaujolais. So yeah. But he's a bit boring, right? He's a bit boring. He's not got any of those like scandalous tales of adventure that he wants to have, perhaps. So again, I don't know what's coming through here. A couple of things as well. I was picking up on an Essex accent, or like that kind of like London accent. I was sort of getting Only Fools and Horses and Russell Brand and Eliza Doolittle and all these kind of things with that, like, is it East End accent. So I don't know if somebody has an accent like that. I'm doing it terribly. I'm sorry, anyone from the East End of London, that I've just butchered your very cool accent that I really, really actually do like. And what was the other thing I was getting? Nope, it's gone. It'll come back if it's important. So let's just budge all these cards over. I'm going to show you that strength card there as well. I'm getting a bit of Leo energy in your reading. Leo and Libra seem to be bumbling around your reading today. So I don't know if you're dealing with those signs, possibly. Blah. Well, I'm seeing good cards there poking out for you already. That was the Nine of Cups, which talks about finding happiness within and wishes fulfilled, and the Ten of Pentacles, which is everything you could possibly ever want on a material level, like, you know, financially, not having to worry about money and having that money shared with other people, like happy house and home, I guess, but finding the happiness within. So good cards already for you, Saggy babies. Let's see. I'm sorry about my hair today. I couldn't be bothered drying it, so it's still a bit wet and messy. Let's go. Just a second, actually. All right, so I just could hear someone coming up the stairs. I wondered who it was. So let's go for you. This card keeps showing itself, so I'm going to show you, but I'm going to put it back in. The sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. I'm not sure if it wants to come out specifically for you, but I keep seeing it. Or you deserve sugar, not salt there as well, which again is Libra. Libra had that this week. Look, it's trying to come out again. It really wants me to show it you. Okay, right. Well, if you want to come out, you can come out. Sagittarius, maybe you're dealing with a Libra. Sagittarius, please. Who is Sagittarius in their own fairy tale? Who is Sagittarius, please, in their own fairy tale? Who is Sagittarius? I'm getting very hot. Who is Sagittarius, please, in their own fairy tale? Who is Sagittarius, please, in their own fairy tale? Who is Sagittarius, please, in their own fairy tale? Like, no, we've been giving you cards. You didn't want to take them. Why would we give you more? All right, sorry, cards. I'm sorry. I'll be good. Give me a card for Sagittarius, please, for their fairy tale. Okay, on the underlying there, confidence, it comes with time and practice. Maybe going on a journey somewhere again. Trains are about journeys. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. Shark, swim away from this situation. And villain, you can always rewrite the story. They're giving me $1 Million Man again. Like, it's been so strong. It's like so strongly stuck in my head. And it was only interrupted, really, by that N.E.R.D song coming in for a chunk of time. Just going, it's almost over now, it's almost over now. So it's just fiddling around there trying to get the booklet out. So wings, number 8. So you've got a bit of a interesting story going here. You've got 3 cards. I think you're the first sign to get 3 cards in a reading. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. It seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's what we refer to as negative self-talk, and it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird can't fly away if you never let it out of its cage. Right, Rapunzel. It's so funny as well. Again, my daughter's Sagittarius, and one of our favourite movies when she was, because she was kind of at that key age for it, was Tangled, where she's stuck in the tower. She's like, and she's so positive, and it's like she's told about all those scary things out there, but then she goes to like that bar and she gets them all singing and dancing. It's funny, and I always used to really like the song. Mother knows best. It's such a good song. So I'd like walk around the house singing it all dramatically. She got really like distrustful of me for a while. She was like, is my mum actually my mum, or is she like an evil witch? And I was like, I am an evil witch, but I'm also your mum. No, so yeah, it was I don't know, you never needed those wings to fly. Believe in yourself, have some self-confidence. You're gonna be fine out of the tower, Rapunzel. Okay, 35, shark. Not liking this already. Swim away from this situation. Think of this as the Lovers reverse from traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark, and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. Yeah, you've got a Mother Gothel, or a Gaston there, something of that type. You've got some kind of villain in this situation, haven't you? So why have you got the villain card, though? Maybe feel like if you swam away, you'd be painted as the villain or something, or... You can always rewrite the story. A hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. So you can see why you were seeing you deserve sugar, not salt. And what was I saying about the bad guy? Maybe I need to put Billie Eilish. I call her Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish's bad guy for you. It's like, it's almost like, okay, I'll be the bad guy. Like if I leave the situation, you're gonna say that I was the villain. You're gonna paint me out like I was the bad guy, but it's saying you need to get out there. Sagittarius. It's like that little shell there is all happy and singing. It's like beautiful, and she's there trying to smash it. I don't know if you're dealing with someone who's like jealous of you. Okay, don't worry, Sag. We've got this. We've probably got one of the most interesting storylines going already here. Definitely like Mother Gothel, Gaston type energy. So who are you going to meet on your journey, Sagittarius? Who's going to help you on your journey? Oh, you've got a hyena. Yeah. Oh, I don't like this at all. Shark and hyena. So yeah, hyenas. They come in. They steal the carcasses from a situation, right? They steal. They lurk. They wait until the predators that have took down the kill are done, and then they come in and steal the kind of remains. The hyena suggests someone who's deceptive, wearing a mask, laughing inappropriately, cruel. Like they're showing me obviously the hyenas from The Lion King. Could be dealing with someone who's a bit stupid as well. I'm really not liking this energy. Okay, so tell me please about Sagittarius' situation. Look at the storm there and the underlying. I saw that in the pre-shuffle. The one. Okay. They're giving me, why is my heart broken? Okay. Non-duality, one love, unus mundus. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savour for a lifetime. The one is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. The archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness, and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is, the precious knowing that a life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. When light serves, loves, accepts and resonates. When dark ignores, omits, excludes. Go deeper. James Turrell's The Colour Inside, the poem Self-Portrait by David White. The unus mundus is a circle representing the unity of existence. Is it possible that the beginning and the end of all things is love? It is said that Om is the primordial sound of the universe and that all other mantras are born from it. Simply imagining this possibility will activate the one. Yeah, it's understanding that your life is precious and that you deserve to be treated well, you deserve happiness, you deserve adventure in the great wide somewhere. You don't deserve to be around people who are mean, right? Sag. Not my Saggies. We're going to get you out of the situation, babes. It's going to be fine. You stick with me, kid. Stick with me, kid. What's that? Funny I say stick with me, kid, and it gives me the Three of Pentacles. That's about working together. You might want to get a bit of a crew together here about the situation. You may want to make connections with others, get a bit of a team together. You may need to have help overcoming some kind of obstacle here that's blocking, it feels like blocking your route to freedom. There's definitely, the mountain there does symbolise some sort of obstacle. Yeah, Three of Pentacles working as part of a team. So this may help you get out of a situation. I'm going to pull another card for that because I didn't particularly ask for that card. It just popped out as I was thinking it. Oh, and again, like Five of Pentacles. So there's a sense of disappointment here with whatever this is that you're leaving. You're going to feel a sense of loss. It can be material loss with it being Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card that shows when somebody's leaving a... it could be a workplace. It could be a living situation. But it comes with a sense of dividing up the assets, right? A loss of money. It could be of an investment that doesn't work out, that kind of thing. But yeah, definite sense of loss. And again, you've got all this what's the other one? Rapunzel stuff. You know, with the rose wilting there. You might be the wilting rose. You don't want to waste your life. You don't want to be kept under glass in a situation where you're just wilting away. You want to be out where you can smell the roses. You want to be able to see, you know, people see how beautiful you are. You don't want to kind of, they're giving me Shakespeare poem. It's pretty much his most famous sonnet. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art so lovely and so temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. And nature's lease has too short a date. But it talks about the entire beginning of his collection of sonnets talks about how youth fades, we grow old. Interesting that Young and Beautiful was such a key song in that movie with The Great Gatsby. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Maybe this is what you want. Okay. The Hanging of the Magician. Could be Virgo. Gemini. Virgo or Gemini, the Magician for me. Sometimes Capricorn. The Magician is somebody who has all the tools they need to make something happen. They can make their dreams and wishes a reality. But there's deception here with that hyena. Could definitely, strong Gemini in that case. There's a two-facedness, perhaps a selfishness. But this is manifesting. Somebody is manifesting something in the situation. Sneaky. Give me the Five of Cups. So there could be some emotional disappointment attached to this person. A sense of missing out, a sense of crying over spilt milk, upset at a situation that didn't work out. Tell me about the one. I can be the one, be the one, be the one. That keeps coming out actually for this set of readings. The High Priestess, Scorpio energy. Doesn't have to be Scorpio. you could just be really tuning into your intuition here, really getting that divine connection, trusting your feelings, trusting your intuition in situations. They just told me the one that got away. Sorry, I got distracted. Trying to stay balanced, trying to get that equilibrium. There could be change, transformation with this butterfly here as well. Son of Pentacles, you could be taking very slow steps here in some situation. The Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody who is very slow moving. It's the slowest knight in the tarot, but they're very dedicated and they're very thorough in what they're doing. So they do move forward, but they're just very slow at doing it. I'm not convinced this is the same person. The hyena card's really bothering me. Okay, I'm done with this deck. Can you identify the hyena for me? Can you tell me the connection, please, between the hyena and the magician? Is the hyena and the magician the same person? Strength. There's some kind of karmic tie here, some kind of soulmate connection that can be for good or bad. Both of these have this infinity symbol on here. This is an unbreakable connection. Both of these are shown with the sun. Give me one more card on that hyena, please. Tell me about the hyena. Explain the hyena to me. Yeah, worried about the hyena. There's something about like being trapped in a web of lies. Oh, okay, no, they've got themselves caught up in a web of lies. Yeah, somebody, something going on here. I'm feeling like two separate energies. This is somebody, yeah, they've could be a compulsive liar. They've spun a kind of web. It's like they've set a trap up, but they're catching themselves in their own trap, catching themselves in their own lies. You're starting to see through somebody, starting to see the duplicity of this person. Yeah, yeah, okay. This is different because look, they're looking at each other, and then look at all the cats. Again, you could definitely be dealing with Leo. I was talking about cats here. This is like this feels much more positive. They're looking at each other. It could be manifesting each other. There's a lot of strength here because it's a strong soulmate connection. The one, right? I can see this. I can see the moon when you're looking at the sun, right? It could be the one. I'm going to keep pulling cards on that as we go. Mother, there you are. Mother of Wands on the bottom there. Queen of Wands. Again, he, she, they. It doesn't matter. It's just this gorgeous, warm, embracing, protective energy. Something about protecting children. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me more about Sagittarius, please. Who are they in their own fairy tale? Ten of Pentacles. So you've got the Ten of Pentacles there, and the Five of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is like, you want a happy house and home, you want stability, you want a situation where you can feel secure, that you can, it's like sharing the wealth, making something better. You can see again there's lots of like children, families on here. You want to be in a situation where you can grow and prosper and be happy, right? Could definitely be some kind of money issue here, again holding you back. Like the Five of Pentacles is half of the Ten of Pentacles, so it's kind of like, don't let an opportunity pass you by to have this and then get disappointed about it. Don't sit there under glass wilting. There is something about having to get out, right? To be seen, to experience life, not be trapped. Don't let yourself be trapped in that hyena's web, Sagittarius. Tell me about the hyena. Whoa, that is a lot of cards. That is a fallout. It's just to kind of show you. You probably heard how they all fell out there. That's a fallout. Yeah, this person's a liar. There's no, I'll show you, no success with this person. You can't have happiness with this person. There's probably arguments, verbal conflicts. This person gets you confused, emotionally confused. There's no new start with this person, and there's no growth here, because this person's a liar. Knight of Voices, or they're not communicating, or they're harsh, like cruel, impulsive with the words, mean. My video cut out there. Yeah, it's somebody who's a liar. Like they lie and they catch themselves out with their own web of lies. Okay, so tell me about the Magician and the High Priestess and the Strength card. Like, tell me about the Magician. Tell me about the Magician. Tell me about the Magician. There you go. Sun. Strong, strong, strong Leo. You've got Strength and Sun. That's both Leo and all the cats. Sun is the happiest card in the tarot, but yeah, you have to have, it's like you have to leave this to have this. The Sun card, again, loyalty there with the sunflowers that are normally represented on this card. Happiness, freedom, expansion, seeing the light, seeing things very clearly. They're giving me, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I think that came through for somebody at some point in one of the readings this week. I've done so many, I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. So tell me about the one. Tell me about the one. Ace of Voices, there's communication and truth and honesty. Maybe putting yourself first, maybe having some kind of idea. Tell me about the High Priestess. Right, wait. It's like intuitively you know you need to get unstuck from this situation. You need to like take the financial hit in order to turn the wheel and have fortune come your way. Tell me about the Son of Pentacles. Tell me about the Son of Pentacles. Queen of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the why is the Son of Pentacles here with the Queen of Wands reversed? The Star. This person's too slow. There's something about dream. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that very well. Something about dreams and wishes here. Dreams and wishes. The Queen of Wands in reverse, like. This is someone who is impulsive, hot-headed, jealous. They have a temper. They may explore connections outside of a relationship. She's everything that the Queen of Wands in the upright isn't. It's not nurturing, not warm, not affectionate. I don't think that's you unless you are in a karmic relationship that brings it out of you. Look, you've got like that. There's a soul, like some kind of soulmate connection at play here. It's on 3 of these cards now, right? Yeah, one there, one there, one there. It's like slow moving. But then the connection between them is some kind of wish. Somebody was too slow to fulfill the wishes, or somebody's not got any... I don't really understand what that's about. Indecisive, overwhelmed by choice, too slow moving, jealous, cruel. Okay. I don't know why I'm using this deck. I feel called to. So for you, you're getting atoms, building, and comfort heart. So you want to build a happy, this is what you want, right? This is what you're aiming for. You want a happy, stable, secure foundation where you share it with others. There's growth there. The baby symbolizes like, you know, growth, expansion, birth. So whether it's a business opportunity, a house situation, there's something where you want to like literally build that comfortable life for yourself. That's coming through as like what you want, right? So tell me about the hyena. I've got animals in reverse, companionship in reverse. Yeah, you need to get away from this person, whoever it is. You've got the death card there. All those cards about getting away from them. Don't get stuck in the trap. Very careful you don't get pregnant with this person. So then tell me then, in that case, about the magician, the sun. These are quite in reverse as well. Ignition and power, fire and volcanoes. You could definitely be dealing with someone who has anger problems, hot-headedness, angry, using that passion and fire and power in a bad way. But then it's showing that these are in the upright. Just beware of someone who's jealous. Tell me about Sagittarius's journey, please. Tell me about Sagittarius's journey. The soul, passion. The soul, the one, putting yourself first. Finding inner peace, inner light. Learning how to control passions. Oceans there. Okay. The soul. It's like strangely, like the most scary but beautiful reading here, Sagittarius. I don't really know what's going on fully. I'm going to read a couple of these cards from the Muse Tarot. So let's go to the Ten of Pentacles first. What's that about? Because this is what you, I feel like this is what you want. Like this, this is what you're trying to build, right? Ten of Materials, keywords: material success, family, creating a legacy, a prosperous community, a dynasty of love and wealth, including and helping others, harvest season, bound by the garden of legacy. I don't know whether to put that other reading up, of the Two of Cups reading, because it was about, it had a King and Queen of Pentacles, and it had the wedding card and all sorts. So if you want me to do the Two of Cups reading, kind of leave me some likes or comments in the description box below, and let me know if you want me to put that up. I didn't want to spam you with too many videos, so I don't know. The Ten of Materials brings blessings of love and hope through the gifts of nurturing sustenance, vitality and health, prosperity and joy. She's the earthly muse of legacies and material essences, and she offers a window of wealth that will benefit the whole community for lifetimes of wonder. Here she has blessed them, and she's blessing you with the opportunity to eat and dance with her at the table of generosity. Step into your wholeness. Honour her by lifting up others who may not have had the same opportunities or blessings in their lifetime, and know that your harvest will be ample and vibrant. This is a beautiful sign of abundance on the way. The destiny I weave for you, the sacred soul of mine, and legacy create for you, and all the kin in line, but no mistake in this to make, the wealth of right intention, attentions paid to all that's true, and how to buy ascension. Interesting. It's funny that when I was sort of thinking about that Sagittarian energy right at the start of the reading, and I was looking at the World card, and I didn't say it, and I wish I did, but I was thinking about Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, I believe, is Sagittarius, and I was thinking about how he wandered off in the mountains of Tibet for a while on that spiritual journey, and then he kind of adopted a load of Cambodian orphans, and like, so it's this kind of like wanting to make the world a better place, and now that I'm getting Michael Jackson. Me and for you and the entire human race. Right. It's like trying to do the right thing. Sagittarius, sometimes you do kind of stumble over your own feet a little bit and get things a little bit wrong, but you're very well intentioned. Also, my mug is Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn also adopted lots of children. She was around during the war. She was a child during the war. She worked for the resistance, running messages. So she was a lovely person who really did want to try and make the world a better place. So something there, this kind of very compassionate, almost idealistic nature of yours, Sagittarius, concern for children, legacy, wanting stability, wanting to feel secure. So, right, let's go to this Sun card. What's the Sun card here for then? Again, this is like the happy. I'm so confused about this. Do you know what could possibly be going on? Is you could be dealing with somebody who's trying to become a better person. And I don't think you should stick around in a situation where somebody is angry or abusive in any sort of way. I'm not saying that. Get out of that. But there could be somebody here who is learning to deal with their temper. They're learning to deal with their, like the Beast, right? In Beauty and the Beast. The connection actually makes him soften. It makes him actually, want to deal with his anger issues and become a better person. Like, look at the, yeah, okay. Oh my God, yeah, look, the Strength card, he's got like the rose in his mouth. The big lions there, like being very gentle. So maybe you're dealing with a Leo. This person could be learning, but obviously if they are prone to violent outbursts, you definitely need to get out of that situation. You shouldn't stay in that situation. Don't be romanticized by bloody Beauty and the Beast. They could be learning. There could be something to do with ego here. Again, could be Leo placement. Something where they really kind of. Now, I haven't finished watching The Great Gatsby, but I'm getting the impression that he's lying about his past. He really wants people to kind of think he's this big guy, he's this important guy. He's, had all these adventures and, sort of like charmless man, I guess. Like, but he's a charming man. Where it's like you're starting to see through. I heard the BS word there. You're starting to see through this person's lies, this web a fantasy that they've spun. So I think if this person actually wants to be in a connection with you, they need to learn how to be honest and open, to cut through their own web of lies and not be deceitful. Because at the moment, this person's showing as deceitful and hot-headed. It's like, how many chances, right? How many chances? How long does Belle stay in that castle before she stay until the last petal drops, right? The Sun card. Powerful positivity and success, optimism, joy, happiness, celebration, family, jovial rumination. In a world full of sun and shadow, she always finds a speck of time to pause and to embrace the sunlight. For the sun's energy is life itself, divine energy. This will grow. The will to grow and to thrive, and the ability to do so. When she slows down and comes to a pause, she can reach out with her mind to greet this massive surge of positive energy. Her mind spins beautifully, peacefully, and hypnotically under the spell of its geometric shapes and full flow from the divine. It's a dance of ideas and of healing memories, because oh, how the sun can heal. She sends you a heart-filled message of happiness found and signals your forthcoming success. Expect total freedom. Be optimistic about your joy. She floats, knowing that you will experience it soon and that life is about to get a whole lot better. Mandala Sun, I am your child, your healing touch, my muse. I celebrate both deep and wide, and all my joy I choose. You choose, Sagittarius. You choose your own joy. You get to decide what makes you happy. So there could be something here about communicating wishes. So let's get this Ace of Voices. I'm sort of slightly ignoring some of the less positive cards, but let's go to the Ace of Voices. It's funny because I think yesterday the song, was it yesterday? One of the readings, a song came out that I think may have been from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, where they'd forgotten all about the relationship. I don't want to kind of do too many spoilers, but she has that kind of like multicolored hair, and this always reminds me of that film. Ace of Voices, a flash of clarity and a fresh revelation, a new paradigm, visionary thinking, new goals and realities. Prompt, flashlight of truth. The girl with the rainbow hair. She smiles as she opens up your way of thinking and perceiving. She knows you will see rainbow realities around her all the time. We are all light, she says, and her lips glimmer with the changing hues of transcendence. And yet, she winks. When we see the truth, sometimes we see it in technicolor, like a cracking open wide aha. And then we give that truth its shape through clear communication. Her brilliant energy pulses and she speaks and chants. Geometric forms begin to appear in the space around her with every word, tone and sound. Find clarity in thought and seeing, she begins again, as new understandings are flowing down to you now. And not only will they be bolstered by logic and reason, sorry, I don't know why I shouted reason, but they will also be heavily dripped in divine knowing. No wonder you've got that High Priestess card, right? Look at all the colours in that crystal ball. They will help you see the path ahead of you with the most beautiful of lenses, the absolute truth. So you want clarity. The web of lies, you see the light. You see now, you see through the lies and you've got clarity. That's why the sun's there. They will help to see the path ahead. Yep. Discovered clarity, a calm that cuts through clouds. The perfect truth illuminates confused veneer that shrouds. So let's have a look at the Star card, because this talks about destiny, wishes fulfilled. It can even be like success and fame, healing. Again, you've got three there of the best cards of the tarot that you could have in a reading. So there's a lot of hope here, but definitely get out of any situations that are toxic to you. Get away from anyone who doesn't deserve you, because and again, I'm not, it could be different for some of you. Some of you it could be two different people. Some of you it could be the same person who has healing work to do. So take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't there. Don't force anything to fit. If you know that your person's lovely, if you know your person's like this lovely lion, right, and that's your clarity, that's your truth, then that's your truth. It's like seeing as well, right? Seeing the soul passion. Okay. The Star, renewed hope, expectations, positivity, dreams arriving, rewards, divine timing, opportunities, seeing the beauty in your situation. Optimistically collected. The Star Muse hears her name being called across the cosmos, and she rises to hear the beckoning optimism of those who allow her energy to settle in their hearts. 1 foot in the water and 1 on land, she is able to draw on the power of the sea and the stars and use them to nourish dreams. You've got literally oceans there. She feeds desires, deep self-discoveries and bright wishes for a better future, and with light and clarity she offers you a powerful message of fulfillment and a joyous wink filled with the patience of hopeful expectation. Take a sip from her fountain of faith and believe in your incredible power to reach your goals. I've just realised why the Queen of Wands is in the reverse, because you've got to have confidence. This is you not having confidence in yourself. Flip that round, Sagittarius. What are you doing? You're gorgeous. Get out there and shine that beautiful sunshine of yours. No, we're not having any confidence wobbles when good stuff comes in for you. You deserve the best, right? Take a sip from her fountain of faith and believe in your incredible power to reach your goals. Open your heart to her starlight and sunshine, knowing that your magic is here for you today, and that it brings, this could be you, and that it brings with it a promise of renewed hope and trust in your ability to shine. Again, you've got a lot of trust here with those sunflowers. Emerge, sweet light, the starlight calls. Emerge with dream alive, and fill your sky with hope enthrall. Bright, wishful trust arrive. I'm reading the Queen of Inspiration in the upright, because that is you. That is you being amazing, and you need to know it, right? You need to remember it. So, joy, courage, warmth, confidence, power, dynamic enthusiasm, creatrix, engaging conversations, accepting all of yourself, a boisterous, bold and powerful leader. Prompt, the allure of intensity. The Queen of Inspiration reaches out over the horizon and she waves her hand, summoning an unseen force of intention and love. She is the embodiment of warmth and confidence, compassion and determined joy. Sounds like someone we know, Sagittarius. And she is seeking inspiration for the land below. Connecting with the ethers above, she downloads High Priestess. She downloads the keys to creation and she imbues the land with the belief in self-expression. This queen is a powerful messenger of connected creativity, and she wants you to know how accessible her creative force is. She asks you to hear the tones of creation with her. She plucks the strings one by one and tells you to move in that direction of desire, knowing that you can master this expressive attainment and success. Follow the sounds of your inspiration and enthusiasm and explore the edges of your courage, your self-acceptance, and your leadership. Every time she arrives, the room is filled with the most impossible magic, and once again believing in the power of dreams and in the warmth of infectious inspiration. Be that inspiration to others. Follow your dreams. Put yourself first. Prioritize yourself. Know your value. Escape any toxic situations. Sagittarius, you're beautiful. Like, you've got so much like sunshine and strength and truth and a very strong soul connection. Like, literally, you've got the High Priestess. You've got the one which talks about that, like, all things, right? The literally like the soul being connected, part of the universe, and you've got the soul and passion, like. But also, it's like talking about heart and soul. Like, follow your passion, put your heart and soul into things, and don't be ashamed of going for the things that make you feel good, going for the things that give you confidence, going for the things that you're enthusiastic about, because that's really your strength, Sagittarius, is that passion. So yeah, Sag, go for it. You're gorgeous. You can do it. There you go. Do you take care? Leave me a like. Let me know if you want to post that reading. I may just post it anyway. Excuse me, my throat's closing up as I'm trying to say this, which is really funny with what I'm trying to say. Let me just have a bit of my coffee. There was something in it about something that was a myth, something that was, it's like a secret, it was unknown. There was something there that was really bothering me in that reading, but you know, a lot of it looked really good. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you want me to post it, and I will see you again soon. Bye, Sagittarius. Sorry, back for one quick second. As I'm tidying up, you were getting and taking the photos for the thumbnail, you were getting the noisettes don't upset the rhythm. And what I was thinking about was, like, you see how this Queen of Wands has got these strings? It's like she's playing music almost. Now the Queen of Wands talks about creation, creativity. I feel like you could, anything that challenges your confidence or pulls you out of some sort of creative zone, I think is what you're being told to move away from here. Again, I was kind of looking at this and that kind of hot-headedness and stuff. It's like, if you're the Queen of Wands, again, he, she, they, take it as it resonates. There's something really here to do with confidence, with like the sun and the star. It's like being seen, being in the spotlight, being the center of attention, being gorgeous and knowing it, you know, going into the middle of a room and having all eyes on you. And that's something that should be celebrated. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, and it's what gives you the confidence to do what you need to do in terms of like creativity. Again, you've got this kind of thing here about some kind of creativity. Look, it's like the universe is beaming something directly in your head. It's like you've got something to do, something to create, an idea. It's like a divine idea, something you're meant to be doing, and it feels like it's like your path, right? It feels like it's what you're being called to do. So if there's an energy around you that gets jealous when other people get your attention or when you look really good, and they kind of hold you back and hold you down, then that person is actually karmically stopping you from doing something that you're being directed to do by the universe. So yeah, I don't know if that helps to clarify something for somebody. It's like if it gets you in that teary-eyed energy where it's like, well, you've upset me now and I can't do my job anymore. You've upset me now and I can't do that hobby that I wanted to do. there's something coming through with that. So like, again, I hope that's helpful to somebody. All right, do take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.